The billionaires in the space race. Cargo missions, space tourism, and global internet coverage. It's all happening in outer space. There's been a flurry of activity above Earth as of late, and 3 billionaires are leading the charge, looking to turn the final frontier into the next big thing in business. Here's a look at what's currently happening in the modern space race. Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, and Sir Richard Branson have amassed money in other sectors, but face the great challenge of creating space giants. More and more businessmen are joining the race for cheap civil spaceflight, becoming part of the private spaceflight sector called New Space. Among them are billionaires Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, and Sir Richard Branson, who have amassed money in other sectors. They face the great challenge of creating giants in the space industry. Driven by fierce competition, their ambitions include the development of space tourism and the development of permanent human settlements on the Moon and even on Mars. Emerging space entrepreneurs are also filling a huge gap left by governments, which have had to cut spending on space missions. As a result, names such as SpaceX and Blue Origin are becoming part of an increasingly lucrative military space race, while the United States is trying to counter the ambitions of China and Russia. According to some estimates, the space industry will amount to $1 trillion, 766 billion British pounds by 2040. Who are the companies that hope to make money by radically transforming our future, and who are the people behind them? Jeff Bezos, Blue Origin. Amazon founder Jeff Bezos, the richest man in the world, was one of the first billionaires to enter the civil space race, launching Blue Origin in 2000. Compared to the competitors in the sector, the company has a reputation that it does not provide much information about its activities. The company is experiencing some difficulties after several failed launches and problems with the BE-4 engine. Since 2016, Bezos has been selling Amazon shares for $1 billion each year to support the company. Like its rival, SpaceX, Blue Origin aims to make space travel cheaper by producing reusable rockets. In the past, missiles were scrapped after only one launch. 3 years ago, Blue Origin became the first company to successfully land a rocket. The same New Shepard spacecraft has landed 5 times already, but Elon Musk bit Bezos on social media, pointing out that these flights were only suborbital. Gaining momentum, Blue Origin is now securing lucrative government contracts and recently received national security certificates from the U.S. government. Earlier this year, along with the Northrop Grumman and the United Launch Alliance, it was selected by the U.S. Air Force to develop new missiles that could be used for military launches. Each company will receive $109 million from the deal. Bezos is preparing to send space tourists on a suborbital flight. Blue Origin has announced it will sell tickets next year, with company officials hinting that the ticket could cost up to $300,000. Bezos' company has successfully tested the rocket for space tourists. The New Shepard capsule was fired with a small, reusable rocket and flew vertically. The rocket reached 106 kilometers above sea level before returning to the desert in West Texas. The flight lasted 10 minutes and 9 seconds. Estimates show that it'll be able to carry up to 6 passengers. The Shepard capsule features the largest windows in spaceflight history. These windows make up a third of the capsule, immersing you in the vastness of space and life-changing views of our blue planet. Each window is made up of multiple layers of fracture-tough transparencies designed to provide crystal clarity of the incredible views before you. Minimizing distortion and reflection, the windows transmit 92% of visible light, as good as glass. New Shepard's capsule interior is an ample 530 cubic feet, offering over 10 times the room Alan Shepard had on his Mercury flight. Enough room for you to do somersaults and float freely during your zero-G experience at the top of your flight. Every astronaut will take in the unparalleled views from the largest windows in space. Every seat is a window seat. So far, he's managed to conduct a total of 14 successful tests on the package of New Shepard, which is also the case in the first 13 times. In the future, Bezos has the ambition to partner with NASA and test the possibility of a permanent human settlement on Mars. Elon Musk, SpaceX. South African-born businessman Elon Musk founded his company SpaceX in 2002 with $100 million of the fortune accumulated by PayPal, of which he is a co-founder. The company has so far launched nearly 70 rockets and won contracts with NASA, the U.S. Air Force, and the Argentine Space Agency to launch satellites into orbit and support supplies to the International Space Station. It also went deeper into space than Origin and Virgin Galactic, reaching 22,000 miles above the Earth's equator. But Musk is also facing problems. In several launches, the missiles exploded and equipment was lost, including a U.S. Army spy satellite. However, Musk is known for his publicity stunts, not to take failures seriously and to focus on successes. Last year, he shared a video of failed launches and landings featuring epic footage of explosions. SpaceX also launched a Tesla electric car as part of the Falcon Heavy rocket project. SpaceX has announced plans for the first fully civilian space mission, a major milestone for private spaceflight and the nation's space tourism industry. The Falcon 9 rocket will meet billionaire Jared Isaacman and 3 generals on board for a mission lasting several days. Billionaire Jared Isaacman, founder and boss of Shift 4 Payments, will be the first space tourist to board a SpaceX rocket. During the multi-day mission, the Dragon capsule will orbit the Earth once every 90 minutes. At the end of the expedition, the spacecraft will re-enter the planet's atmosphere and land off the coast of Florida. Crew Dragon was designed to be an enjoyable ride. With 4 windows, passengers can take in views of Earth, the Moon, and the wider solar system right from their seats, which are made from the highest-grade carbon fiber and Alcantara cloth. Crew Dragon's displays will provide real-time information on the state of the spacecraft's capabilities, anything from Dragon's position in space to possible destinations to the environment on board. In November 2020, 4 astronauts were successfully launched into orbit with the SpaceX-manned Dragon capsule, after which it docked with the International Space Station. A week earlier, NASA authorized space flights with the capsule. To win a place on Falcon 9, those interested must either share their entrepreneurial history or make a donation to the St. Jude Foundation, whose mission is to fight childhood diseases. The competition is open to U.S. citizens over the age of 18. Sir Richard Branson, Virgin Galactic. British billionaire Sir Richard Branson is one of the newcomers to the sector, founding Virgin Galactic in 2004. While its competitors' ambitions are focused on deep space travel, Branson is focused on developing reusable spacecraft for tourists and equipment to be briefly launched into suborbital space. Virgin Galactic has already started selling tickets worth $250,000. Celebrities like pop singer Justin Bieber have already bought. In addition, the company has already attracted significant investments, including from the Sovereign Wealth Fund of the United Arab Emirates. The company made headlines in 2014 after a spacecraft exploded during a test flight in California, killing 1 pilot and injuring another. This proved to be a significant obstacle to the company's initial goal of becoming the first to send a tourist into space. The company's last spaceflight was on February 22, 2019. This was its second flight, which has successfully reached the point of departure. Since then, the company has moved the spacecraft from its test facility in the Mojave Desert in California to the operational base in Mexico. The company announced that it expects to start trade operations this summer and told the shareholders that it aims to make a profit within 20 years. The company's spacecraft is designed to hold up to 6 passengers, in addition to the 2 pilots. The spacecraft features 17 windows in all, with 5 up front for the pilots and a dozen round portholes in the cabin for the passengers. Each window features a halo of multicolor LED lights hidden around it, with specific mood lighting for the different stages of the trip. Virgin Galactic emphasized that the seats can be customized to each individual, thanks to its form-fitting design. The seats are made of aluminum and carbon fiber, as well as foam and a knit fabric. The seats are attached horizontally to the spacecraft's fuselage, a design element known as cantilevering. The passengers will each have a push-to-talk communication system that the company said will essentially look like small earbuds. Additionally, each seat has a small digital screen in front of it, providing flight data to the passengers. For now, the screens will be used to keep the passengers up to date with what's happening during the flight. The business model of Virgin Galactic falls into the realm of luxury experiences, given the high prices of the proposed service. Space. The company is in the last stages of developing a spacecraft for multi-purpose use, which can carry up to 6 passengers.